Right. Question. I've spent some money on Facebook ads to promote my expert call. Got 80 click-throughs, but not a booking. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, it's been interesting, Facebook advertising. You've got to ask yourself the question is who is my ideal client? Right. So these are some of the questions. Who's my ideal client? What am I offering in my message to that person? Is it something, rather than just, hey, have a meeting, I'm an architect, come and have a meeting with me, you generally need to be more specific and say, right, I'm targeting these type of people, whether it's project managers, property developers, or luxury high-end residential people who are trying to subdivide their big section, or it helps to be more specific. But then you've got to say, once you know who they are and you're reasonably specific about it, then you ask yourself, right, where are they? If these are the fish I'm after, where are they hanging out? Are they hanging out on Facebook? And is my offer right? Have I targeted someone specifically? Are they hanging out on Facebook? Because if you're fishing for someone, for a type of fish, and those fish aren't in the water, then it's not that you're doing anything bad with your advertising necessarily. It's that your type of fish, they don't swim there, or they don't respond to ads on Facebook. That's not how they buy an architect. Often they'll buy their architects through referrals, or when I say buy them, they'll find them through referrals. They feel comfortable being referred to someone. They might not feel so comfortable clicking on a Facebook ad. Not to say you can't. I have had one guy in London seem to be doing quite well with Google ads. Promoting his appointment, his Ask the Expert appointment. So maybe Google ads would be better. Now, the argument for Google over Facebook, and you say, well, what's the difference? And the difference is when people are on Google, they're actually searching for specific terms. And the Google algorithm will pick up things like, looking for luxury high-end residential architect or something like that. And they're looking for it because they're doing a Google search for it. Whereas when they're on Facebook, they're kind of checking out what their friends are doing. So they're in a different thought mode. Yeah. When they're on Google, they're looking for something. When they're on Facebook, they're not looking to buy things necessarily. They're looking to see what their friends are up to. That said, we do a lot of advertising on Facebook and it works for us, but every industry and niche is a little bit different. And so it's not just about getting the message right, and that's important. And it's not just about getting who you're targeting right, and that's important. That's really important. But it's also making sure you're fishing in the right spot with the right bait.